Hey guys, how's it going? Wanted to share with you a parlay from last night. Full disclosure, this is not my parlay. It was actually my cousin's. Reason I'm sharing this is that before, when he was about to hit this, he asked me for some advice because we communicate throughout the night when we're wagering on sports. And I think at the time, if you look at the screen, um, he had one, two, three, four, five, six, 7 legs done pretty much, and was we were waiting on the Brewers to win and the Dodgers to win. So as you can see, the wages for $47, and the total payout was 3,017.26. So basically 3K. But anyway, as you can imagine, he was pretty excited, and at this time, like, we didn't really think it's gonna hit. Be honest with you, it's kind of like, yeah, he asked me, wasn't now, but in a little bit, if it made sense to cash out early. As you can imagine, what the cash out was for something like this. I think he told me like the highest was like, I think 1,700 maybe, but obviously he didn't take that. Uh, and then let me see. I think, well, he ended up cashing it out early. Um, and as you can see, he cashed out for $1,185.33. So he kind of like left about 1,800 on the table. When he cashed out, it was the game for the Brewers and Diamondbacks were tied. I was like right. I think I want to say is right as the 10th inning was ending, and that's why he decided to pull the trigger. And at first, it kind of like he made the right call because in the I think the 11th, was it the 10th or the 11th? I don't the D-backs were playing at the bottom of the inning, and they had like two runners on base. I think second and third, if I remember correctly, and it was like 1 out. So I mean, they should have won, but they didn't. And then it went up to the 11th inning, and that's where the Brewers ended up winning it all. I think the final score was like 7-4 or something like that. But the whole point of this video is, well, one, some long shot parlays like this, like, even though they have no business winning, like every once in a blue moon you do hit something nice. But that's not what this video is about. The main thing is, should my cousin have cashed out early or let it ride? And like you might find yourself in a situation like this, and then you might have this dilemma. Like, I actually went through something like this last year. It was also a MLB parlay, and I cashed out early too, and I kind of regretted it. I think the cash out at the time was 700, and I don't remember exactly how many legs I had to go. Maybe it's like one leg to go. I, I'm pretty sure that was it because the full payout was like 1,400. You know where this is going. I took the early cash out, and then it ended up probably ended up hitting. So I kind of left money on the table. Ironically enough, my friend followed me on the bet, and he wasn't like tracking the game. Like, he's not really into sports, but he, for whatever reason, he decided to copy me on the play, and he slept through it. And then the next morning when he woke up, I think he won. I think he won like 2,700 something. Uh, he put a little more money on the parlay than I did, and well, it was a great win for him. But for me, it's kind of disappointing because like I cashed out early, and this is what happened to my cousin last night. Like, as you can imagine, he's pretty excited about winning like almost $1,200. That's, I mean, for most people, that's like a couple of paychecks. But as you can imagine, after the final game ended, and then he found out that if he had let it ride, that he could have won $3K. Yeah, it wasn't a great feeling, but at the time, it felt like he made the right decision because like the D-backs are on the verge of winning it, and if he had not cashed out early, and like he would have walked away with zero. So do you walk away with almost $1,200 or zero? And that's the decision that he had to make. And he decided to cash out early. But the lesson learned from this, because me personally, even though I kind of somewhat hinted at him to like kind of cash out, like me personally, after I learned my lesson, I let it ride. Like because my rationale is that like I think he was afraid. Well, I'm not sure. I mean, it was stressful watching the game that he was afraid of walking away with nothing. Now, if it were me, I probably would have let it ride because like last time I got burned, and even though like 1,200 is a lot, I won close to that before. So in my mind, like the money wasn't in my hands yet, so it's still playing with house money and you're still gambling. So, I mean, personally, I would have just let it ride till the end. That's just me. But maybe one day, one of you guys will come face to face with this decision, and you may find that it like won't be that easy to decide whether you should cash out early or let it ride. So let this be a lesson to you guys. In this instance, although my cousin walked away with almost $1,200, I think he left almost $1,800 on the table because the final leg ended up winning. So that's a lesson learned. All right, guys. Until next time.